Ladies and gentlemen, you're probably wondering why I am 43 minutes late today. I know we've got that new soft start time concept, which I stand behind for health reasons. But no, I was up and ready to go plenty of time. In fact, I was ready, so ready to go that I was like, all right, I'm going to finally do something I'm going to do, because some of you are probably aware of this. For a Christmas gift, I was actually given two controllers. But the idea was always to try both of them, see which one I liked better, and keep that one. So I got a new Xbox Series X controller, and a new PS5 controller. And I was like, sweet, let's try these out. And that was about 2 hours ago. In the last 2 hours, what I have learned is that the PS5 controller sucks and does not work wirelessly at all, thanks to how Sony does Bluetooth. That the Xbox Series X controller sucks and does not work wirelessly in the way I want it to, and also kind of feels weird to play with. But most importantly of all, requires freaking batteries, which is already a deal breaker. But then, at the last minute, Tom on the Discord was like, hey, why don't you try a PS4 controller? And I was like, you know what? That didn't even occur to me. Didn't even occur to me. So, I grabbed my PS4 controller, hook it up, get it charged, get it on the thing. That's like, hey, it looks like it's working. And then it does this thing where it like turns on, and then it's like, oh, there's no signal here, and it just turns right back off. Even while I'm actively using it. So, anyways, yeah, we're back to the plain old PS3 controller Frankenstein hookup. Which, you know, works. You'd think it would be such a simple thing. You'd think it would be such a basic thing to get working. So now, probably during lunch today, I have to take time off in order to go to the UPS store to return two controllers, because, spoilers, those controllers are not cheap. One of the biggest reasons I've held back for so many, like almost a year at this point, trying either of the new controllers for the Xbox or the PS5 is because they're like $80 each. And, yeah. I'm sure they're perfectly good controllers. If you're using them on an Xbox. Or a PS5. I just... Moving on. The hell am I even doing? Where am I in the story? What is my life? Oh yeah, I actually tried the PS5 controller wired and it worked just fine. But I mean, honestly, at that point, why bother, you know? If I wanted a good wired PlayStation controller, I've already got one right here. What am I doing? The Xbox controller had the same general wireless problem. It wasn't, like, as bad as the Sony one, but it was still dropping inputs. And any dropped inputs is already not something I would consider acceptable. But also, it requires freaking batteries. I just didn't like the feel of it. So, it's something I could have gotten used to if the signal was good. Like, if the signal was really good on the Xbox controller, I might have put up with it. So, yeah. It's a shame, because the feel of this thing, the PS5 controller, it's got a good heft to it, right? It's just, you know, total trash. Anyways. Speaking of which, actually, while I'm here, I really was tempted to go ahead and like start super late and go ahead and just go return the damn controllers right now. Get that over with. Just be like, you know what? You know what? Screw it. Sure, Crazy North. I don't know how Like, I don't know what about them is so great. Like, as you just told them, there's nothing special about this. I don't get what the point of that is. I'm sure there's some amazing, super amazing thing for it that I'm just not interacting with it. Really need to turn them on. Oh yeah, that's another thing. The haptics thing, which is probably what you're referencing right now, doesn't actually work on PC at all. It's a PS5 only thing. So that's cool. Apparently DS4 Windows gets it working. It's funny, because I'm almost positive I use DS4 Windows, because, you know, I use a PS3 controller. I'm not sure if I use DS4 Windows. I haven't touched it in literal years at this point. Not to get all mechanicus, but it works, so I don't touch it all that much. Come on. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Oh. Away. Sorry. I'm just... Well, yeah, the Xbox one, of course, just works. Why wouldn't it? Oh, yeah, you're probably wondering, hang on, 2 hours? Yeah. That was a surprisingly weird thing to diagnose. I also tried several other options, including messing with my own Bluetooth settings on my computer. It's not like I can really improve the Bluetooth transceiver physically. It's right there. Note that I'm pointing straight out as opposed to down. It's right there because it's up, right? My computer's up off the ground. So that's about as straight line of a signal, and it's only 3 feet, 1 meter. If it's losing connection at 1 meter, that's unacceptable. What am I doing? Where am I at in the story? I've spent 2 hours diving into a rabbit hole. I also tried getting my Joy-Cons working again, just for the hell of it. Just why not, right? Like, I'm here, I'm messing with it, screw it. That didn't work. I'm just gonna summarize that one. That didn't work. What is this thing? Yes, the dark dragons are being dicks. What is this town? Is this Winland? This is Gust. Okay. So we've reached Gust. Hang on a sec. So let's use the magics. Let's go back to Winland, I think. Yeah. Hi, Zach Taft. Oh, Nick. This is a great way to start playing BOF 1, by the way. Already being massively frustrated. I didn't even finish my breakfast. I didn't even do my morning exercises. I didn't do anything this morning. All I did was wrestle with controllers. For 2 hours. No. Dakota. Wrestling is exercise. Not that kind of wrestling, Bregman. Broken sword. There's other things here, but I really wanted the broken sword. Also the flame rapier, which I should have been using this entire time, but I'm an idiot. Well, the way this game deals with it is the merger system. Gobi and Mogu and Ox are all invalidated pretty much immediately. But then they merge into Karn, which makes Karn a superhero. It's a really weird approach to the problem. It actually kind of works, but it is still a very strange design. It's like, hey, screw it, I guess. Okay, so I got the broken sword. So, what are we doing at Gust? I find it funny. I look up, like, what are we doing at Gust? So I look up the walkthrough, and it says, here's the equipment you could buy here. Here's the items you could buy here. Here's the stuff you could buy here. And I'm like, okay, what am I doing here? I feel like I'm in the wrong game. My kingdom was destroyed. I'm one of the few who knows this spell. Oh, for God's sakes. Okay, fine. Hang on, he doesn't recognize it that it's Karn. There. Who are you, Karn? Let me teach you this spell. This is Debo, who can only be used underwater. So, kind of useless. And by kind of, I mean ridiculously useless. But sure, why not? There's a shoreline here, right? Right. Okay, let's just do this. I don't know if I'd want that, Zach Taft. Appreciate the thought, but no. Okay, so let's... There we go. I was gonna say, surely there's a shoreline here somewhere. God dang. Hey, Solar Cat. Welcome to hell. Population. This game. So yeah, now Nina can do 90 damage per round if we use an item. It's only single target though. Chill has been learned. Dude, I have no chill. Nah, they won't do anything crazy on ours. Alright, so now... I wish to be Debo. So this is Debo. Debo? Man, I don't know. He looks like that. He's not even as strong as his other form, which is funny. So it is a straight-up downgrade, not only in where you can use it, but how good it is compared to the other form. I can't even. Yeah, it's a lot of animation and sprite for something that is complete trash. 1 second. I'm actually doing some paperwork really quick that I meant to do this morning. And then I wrestled with controllers for... Damn it! It should have been a plug-and-play thing. I just... Next. I haven't even edited the list yet. It's there, it's just I haven't even added it to the friggin' list yet. Thank you, Jay Palmer. Is the controller working? No! Is the other controller working? No! Is the third controller working? No! Is the fourth controller working? No! Is the original controller working? Yes. The game working? That's a matter of opinion. I don't have a fifth controller, just the original one. You can't travel in this super form. Wait, seriously? So I have to actually, like, manually revert to leave the water? What is the point of that? Alright, I just... Like I said, maybe I shouldn't have gotten super frustrated before playing this game. Let's turn into a useful form really quick here. The GBA version actually is kind of bugged too, so that's useful. Hang on, I just realized I actually do want to revert him. Hang on, because I just... You know what always struck me most about Breath of Fire 1? Most of these kinds of games, Dragon Quest, Final Fantasies, even BoF 2, try to have a bit of theater in how it's presented, so you get a little bit of a vibe of like the overworld and the mountains, the airships, and all fun stuff like that, right? BoF 1 doesn't mess with any of that. BoF 1 is just... surreal. I don't actually have a better word for it. Like the earlier battle scene where like we were like, oh my god, the ships are being destroyed by bugs. Quick, let's dive to the bottom of the ocean. And then they just start fighting on the overworld underwater on foot. And it pulls me so far out of the game that I actually struggle to even really understand what's going on. That's probably just a me problem, and I'm probably just stupid, but it's just really disorienting. I mean, if they're secretly crab people, that would explain a lot. Jesus! Ryu's dead. It's just some random trash fight. No. I'm not gonna do the stupid thing. Get up. Stop being dead. I mean, I don't know. For all the issues that some of the earlier RPGs have, I never have a problem like, say, with Dragon Quest 1 or Final Fantasy 1 in understanding what's going on and where and how and blah, blah, blah. But here it's like... Oh, God, I don't care. Get out of my way, underwater cacti. Sure wish I could teleport to this town instead of having to go underwater and then walk on the surface of the ocean. Oh God, I just realized something. I just realized that I have to now backtrack because I'm just because screw my life, I guess. Like, it's just, I'm already in a massively irritable mood. So every tiny little irritation is just like... So... Let's go backtrack. Find more random trash encounters for no reason. I'm gonna start hitting this button. For no reason. It sounds decent, Crazy Norse, but I don't know if I trust you. I mean, we've made it a pretty impressively far way in without any kind of cheating. With no cheat flagging. Why? 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 Where's the freaking town? Why is there no map? Why is everything? Okay, there's the town. Cool. You're probably wondering why. Well, you see, you can't cast spells to warp underwater because... I'm sure there's some reason. Somewhere. Cheating isn't really necessary, no. we're honestly kind of overpowered, and we're only going to keep getting more overpowered as we keep getting stuff. But then how do we cast in combat underwater, Cardboard Golem? I like Blade Chaval's answer better. Jesus, kiddo. Hello, Trihexia. Yeah, I need to figure out where to get the rest of those forums at some point. But first, we need to help. One of the things I'm doing right now is literally going to boost the forums. Assuming this works at all, which it probably won't, knowing my luck. Whoops. Turn off the universe. Sorry. Sorry. Let's see. Probably not, Trihexia, no. Alright. What I always find amusing is when people pine for the days of random encounters. Like, I know nostalgia's a thing, but of all things to be nostalgic about. Okay. So let's find a bank, shall we? That should probably be a bank. That looks like a bank. Actually, it's funny you say that, Morganite. Random encounters were initially a solution to limitation of hardware. In other words, they couldn't show, like, the overworld or the dungeon and the combat at the same time. So they came up with this, like, thing where it's like, hey, we'll go ahead and jump into this sub-dimension and load this other side thing. And that way we can actually show the combat. There we go. Alright, we're going to do a save state here. Good luck. Antidote times 9. No thank you. Cure 2. Nope. Whoops, shoot, whatever. Yeah, sure, whatever. I mean, FF6 is one of my favorite JRPGs. It still has random encounters. Mackerel? No. F-Stone. Nope. Protein bar. Nope. There's 2 specific items we want here, by the way. We want the sleeper and we want the dark dagger. And that's going to be worth it until literally the end of the game, so it is actually worth doing it here. They really want to sell me this mackerel. I still remember how impressed I was when, I think it was Pokemon Let's Go, actually had, you know, visible encounters that you could dodge around. And then Sword and Shield did the same thing, which I also liked. I don't know if Arceus will. We'll get there. We'll get there. Ah! Damn it. Stop trying to sell me stuff I don't want. Fine. Go away. Stop selling me mackerel. Ah! God damn it! Stop selling me crap. I have not heard that act. That's honestly impressive. I am having hilariously bad luck with this. I have not had them offer a single piece of gear yet. Like, there's several pieces of gear they could offer here. And 2 of which I need, and 2 of which would be nice. But, like, they are not offering it. Double checking to see if there's something I'm doing wrong here. Oh, doesn't actually say anything. Alright, whatever. Okay, yep, let's just keep rolling the dice. What's funny is we're gaming the system right now to guarantee 100% sell rate. Did you notice that? As long as the reason I dumped everything in my bank is so that they won't offer to buy anything. Normally, if you have any inventory at all that they can purchase, they have a 2/3 chance to try and buy something of yours, and a 1/3 chance to sell you something. I only want them to sell something, so I get rid of all my inventory, and they are 100% going to try and sell me something. So just remember that I am gaming the system to improve the speed of this by roughly double. Depending on how you define that. No, J. Palmer. Oh. Is that it? Nope. That is not it. Damn. Got excited. It's our first piece of gear. Just not something I want. Yeah, no, this is just rolling the dice every single time we hit it. Oh, sleeper. Yes. Yes. Done. That's good. That's good. That's one of the 2 items we wanted. Yeah, that almost doubled his attack power. You might think, why do we care about Gobi? Gobi affects the merged forms. So, getting his best weapon is, to my knowledge, still worthwhile. So that's 50% done for the time being. Now, if I could get Karn's best weapon... By the way, I think I mentioned this earlier, but these weapons that I'm currently trying to buy, the moment we hit a certain point of the game, are no longer available. They go away permanently. That's why we're doing this now. So what happens is, across the course of the story, there are 3 points, there are 3 different loot tables for stuff they can sell to you. The first one is kind of worthless in general. The second one's the one we're on right now, and the third one has some other cool stuff. But the stuff on the first and the second are not on the third, obviously, I suppose. And the sleeper, which we just got, is Gobi's best sword. And the other thing we're trying to get is Karn's best weapon. In other words, the actual best gear in the game, which is only available when you haven't gone super far into the game. You know, honestly, I don't even remember Jay Palmer. Is the bot up? God, I don't even remember. That controller thing really screwed with me this morning. There, bot is now up. I don't know, this is probably a me problem, but the worst thing about it is that I spent all that time, hours and hours, trying to get it working, and I accomplished nothing. So it's not even like I took me hours, but I did it. It's I took hours, and I did nothing. If I had spent 0 time on it, I would have accomplished the same amount of things. Stop trying to sell me mackerel, please. I mean, yeah, that is real life in a nutshell. Maybe that's why it bugs me so much. I guess on the plus side, I now know that I will never actually have any interest in a PS5 controller or an SX controller. So that's worthwhile information, because I've been tempted by both of those controllers for like over a year at this point. But yeah, like, I don't mind it. Oh, I don't mind it when a game locks you out of content permanently. What I mind is how it does it, right? Nothing anywhere indicates that what I just told you is a thing. You know, it doesn't bother me when you hit... God damn it. When you leave the world of balance in FF6, because it's pretty obvious where that's going. Sure. There we go. I'll take that. Listen, Act. I'm trying to take over the world, I swear. I don't know, Act. Look, every time I try to take over the world, things go worse, okay? So it's kind of my fault. You know what's funny? It was the 2 items I wanted. I could have, taken or left Sleeper. The one we have gotten. But the one I absolutely needed is the one that we have yet to get. Yeah, I believe this is 1 in 16 chance, although it sure as hell doesn't feel that low. You know the best part? In Tier 3, they sell a bunch of antidotes, too. They don't sell mackerel, but they do sell tuna in the 3rd shop list. Mackerel versus tuna. You know, the best part is because how this game works, I can't even tell you what the difference is between the two. I mean, I could, but that would involve doing something other than sitting here mashing A. Well, I'm questioning that more and more every second, Crazy Norse. I'm going to give this 10 more tries, I think. 10 more actual tries. So that's 1. He just wants to sell me another sleeper. You're just being a dick now, game. That's 2. That's 3. 4. 5. 5. Hold up. Someone asked how worthwhile this weapon is. Let's actually check, shall we? Let's get a specific stat on this thing. Okay. Hang on, I can't find... I just pulled up a weapon fact, and I can't find in that weapon fact the weapon I currently have equipped. So I'm going to pull up another weapon fact. Here we go. 75. Yeah, we're trying to get... this one. No, I know, She-Holly. I know. It literally wasn't in the list. It's okay, the other fact has it. So the icy dagger, I think is what that means, has an attack power of 75, which is really good. The weapon we're trying to get for Karn, that guy right there, is the dark dagger, which has an attack power of 140. Doesn't count, as usual. Why do I still have antidotes? I still have an antidote. Get rid of it. So that's 6, I think, at that point. Seven. 8. 9. 10. And of course, he offers a mackerel last. I want to test something. That's interesting. It's changing each time I reload the state. Yeah, I figured it was static. Like, I figured it was like a line or something. But yeah, it means it's rolling, or rather pulling from the table each time. Hang on. Let's really test this. Mackerel. Here too. Antidote. Smoke. Firestone. It's rolling when it pops the text window, which is wild. It doesn't do the call function until you actually hit this screen right here. This text window. That is not how I would have programmed that. I'm not gonna lie. How do you like the music now? I find this funnier than I should. Okay, I have another theory. Hold up. First, thank you, Guinevere, for the sub. Always appreciate. Yeah, 1 in 16. Uh-huh. No, I think I know. I think I know enough about how this kind of stuff is programmed that I have a theory. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to reload to this. Now, I'm going to set a backup save state before we do anything here. We're going to move forward 1 frame. Nope, hang on. Let's try that again. We move forward 1 frame, and then we're going to hit A. Okay, 1 frame produces a Firestone. So now we're going to move forward 2 frames. Which also produces a Firestone. Okay. So let's move forward 3 frames. 1, 2, 3. Smoke. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we can repeat smoke. I bet you it's frame timing. So hang on. 4 frames. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I wonder how large this table is. Because it could be a 256 table, and I hate 256 tables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have, and if it has anything to do with it, I'll eat my hat, Blade of all. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. No offense, but like the odds that they bothered to program that in is just extraordinarily low, right? Like there's no way. making this easier. 2, 3. 4. It is a nice hat. I gave it away, but it's still a nice hat. The problem is I'm 100% sure I have landed on the solution. But now I need to figure out exactly what frame of input it'll pull the RNG value that I want. So for those of you not aware of how this works, obviously anybody who knows programming will tell you there's no such thing as RNG in programming. It doesn't exist. Instead, what it usually does is it uses a pseudo-random variable, and then it has a cycle going on in the background across a table, which usually has around 256 entries. And that table can then be used to extrapolate results, or it can be used to directly pull results. So for example, let's say I want to determine whether or not I crit. Well, let's say that you have, I don't know, a 5% crit chance. So for that, God, I don't know the math off the top of my head. Hang on. Okay, so for that, 13 of the entries return something like 1. So what's happening is every frame, the table is advancing by 1 entry. So every 256 frames, the table resets. Make sense? So it's just doing this constantly. And when you hit the button, it pulls, the frame you hit the button, it pulls whatever particular entry of the table you're at that point. It's like, boop, right there. And that then determines your randomness. I'm giving you an extremely simplified version, but that's the basics of how this kind of thing works. I don't know what it's actually called, but I usually call it table RNG. It just pulls from a table. I'm actually more familiar with FF8's RNG table than most for reasons I don't want to get into right now. But the point is, some more complicated games will have a thing where the table will literally just be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. And then there's just one table running all the time. And that one table is always advancing every frame, and then every other RNG thing will just pull from that one table and extrapolate. So like a 3 equals this, or a 15 equals this item, or a 255 equals use this ability, that kind of a thing. So and yeah, that's how TASs and speedrunners to some extent are able to manipulate RNG. They know which frame to hit which inputs in order to get which results they want, which is kind of what I was doing live. I am still weirded out that they do the table call like when the text window pops up. I'm gonna laugh because this is not true if this works. I'm sorry. I should speedrun this game. Do you know how long the TAS is of this game? Why do I care about a GTR? Oh, it's a way of making money. I was gonna say, I remember a GTR, but GTRs are just something you buy in order to sell, so it's a way to make money. So, so that's cool. TASs do break things, that's their thing, and there are a lot of glitches. Like, a lot of glitches for the Breath of Fire 2 TAS. Despite that, the Breath of Fire 2 TAS is still 4.5 hours long. If you don't understand how ridiculously long that is, please consider that that is a task which uses massive tricks and cheats and glitches and perfect RNG constantly in order to completely bypass huge swaths of the game. Still 4.5 hours. Yeah, a task is hypothetically a perfect speedrun. Speedruns of this game are closer to 6 hours, by the way, which is also crazy high. The Chrono Trigger level 1 task was 7 hours. I forget the exact timing, but something like that. Ugh. You know, I just realized sitting here doing this is just me, once again, desperately trying not to play this game. Alright. I give up. I give up. You beat me, game. You win. You suck. Moving on. Negative to gameplay. Alright, so. Yeah, the Elden Ring task is 3 minutes. I mean, you've probably heard me talk about games that are speedrun resistant. Several of the PS1 era games and some of the SNES era games fall into that category. Like, look up the Xenogears speedrun someday. Or FF9. Speedrun Resistant is a game that is resistant to the things that speed up runs. Long, unskippable cutscenes, inability to have interesting and well-designed gimmicks or strategies, which allow you to bypass grind, for example. Like, if there's an RPG, it's almost always an RPG, too, in which you effectively cannot beat a boss because it's just a stat stick, so you have to be a certain level, and you have to have a certain amount of HP and defense and damage and all that in order to beat it. So you have to go grind in order to beat it. That's a game that resists speedrunning. Generally speaking, and this is a little bit biased, but I stand by it, the more tactical options you give your player in an RPG, the more pro speedrun it is. And I do consider that to be a good thing. If you have a boss who's just a giant barrier of health, If you have a boss who has this one weakness, which you can exploit by using this one other ability, and then use a secondary ability while it's like that because that freezes it or something, that's cool, right? And yeah, Vanished Doom, which is a bug, but, you know. Well, that's a good question, Crazy Norse. Here, let's keep not playing this game and look that up really quick. So, like, Arcanum has a speed run of 3 minutes and 55 seconds. Okay, let's try Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate 2's speedrun is 37 minutes. Baldur's Gate 1's speedrun is 17 minutes. Excuse me, 16 minutes, my bad. I was looking at the original edition. We all know that Baldur's Gate 3's speedrun is 3 minutes. Let's try Dragon Age. Dragon Age Origins speedrun is 23 minutes. Divinity Original Sin 2, I've actually seen this one live, is 7 minutes. DOS 1 is 2.5 minutes. Yeah, I think we've proven your point, Crazy Norse. Hey, Salvacom. Listen, I want you to do me a favor, Salvacom. I want you to kill me so I don't have to play this game anymore. Alright, alright. Where the hell am I going? A funny one is some of the older, Oh, God, Blade Jamal. That... I think that might break the system a little bit. Wow, you got some health. Jesus. Oh, excuse me. You know what? Yeah, sure. Let's just do this really quick. What if Baldur's Gate was 3? What's 3 divided by 60? Somebody. I don't feel like mathing right now. Divided by 60 is 0.05. Okay, so where's Baldur's Gate? There it is. 0.05. So that would make the gameplay. So make the golden numbers total score 285. Yeah, I should mention that under the new system, it kind of caps density after a certain point. And I can prove that because if I make it 1 hour, it's the exact same score. If I make it 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, yeah, the score isn't changing at all. Gobi leveled, yay! Oh man. One of my favorite glitches, if you could call it that, about old Pokemon games, I don't know when they stopped doing this, is that old Pokemon games don't actually have the concept of 100%. There's always at least a chance that something will hit, or something will crit, or something will fail. So, you could play with that. I sincerely doubt that's going to be an issue, Melkor Blade. Having said that, apparently they stopped that at Gen 2. As I said, I'm pretty sure it was before Gen 3, but... Anyways, yeah, we have adjusted math. Pray I don't adjust it any further. Well, that's what reminded me of it, Shihali. That you're the one who prompted that thought. That's funny, playthrough. Okay. What are we doing in this game? Why are we here? I have no idea what we're doing narratively at this point. I'm not actually memeing or joking. We're about to fight some roaches? And then, like, another boss, I guess? No, wrong game. Savacom, wrong game. Let me pull up an actual map. If I could find a map. Is there no map for the laboratory? Oh, that sucks. There might not be a map for this place. Oh, here we go. Hey, okay. Map get. Shoutouts to Starfighter 76 for maps. Oh yeah, I should probably go get all of my inventory back at some point. Because I dumped it all so I could buy the weapon I never got. By the way, we already have the Rod 5, the best rod in the game. So we could get the Rod 4 in this dungeon. Lol, Shihali. We are defeating the Dark Dragon. So I figured out which boss we're fighting here. So if you remember, Zog told Gale, hey, go kill the hero. And Gale told his 4 minions, go kill the hero. So naturally, we're seeking out one of those minions to kill him. No, that makes no sense to me either. No, I need to go get the other Urger abilities. I don't even remember. I need to just look that up. Figure out what I'm missing to get those. Okay, so we got Shin, we got Debo. We still need to get Doof and Camlin, which I don't think we've been to yet. Oh, we need a dig spot. Well, okay. So we need to recruit a character before we can get Doof. Our last character, as it happens. Really, Melkor Blade? Did they give any reasoning behind that whatsoever? Listen. Nobody likes Pokemon at all. There's no good Pokemon. None of these are cute. They're not adorable. Ignore these Pokemon above me here. You know what? Yep, that's what makes a good video game. Music and visuals. You know, the more I hear that, the weirder it bothers me. I mean, it's not like I don't value, you know, music and visuals, because I do. We have quite a few categories for giving pluses for music and visuals. But it will never stop weirding me out just how many reviewers will say the only good thing about a game is its music and or its visuals. No, Hero? Look, graphics are neat and all, but I kind of like having good story and good gameplay. I know I'm old-fashioned. No, we just gave up, Jay Palmer. I felt bad for wasting your guys' time. If I'm being honest, I would have kept going for it, because screw this game. Didn't you fund Lufia 2, Savacom? I mean, not by yourself, but... If I was going to make a Lorium for people like the visuals and the game sucks, I would call it Okami Syndrome. I don't feel the need to explain why. God, that game sucked, too. No, remember, I gotta go return my controllers, Crazy Horse. $160 is a little bit more worthwhile than getting an item in a video game. Yep. Let's see how this new formula affects you. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, so. Now we have to do this. I'll give you this game. This is kind of neat. So we can't go down the stairs. They're just too big. But there was a mouse hole up here if you were paying attention. And the enemies are actually appropriate to the size. So you know what? I'll actually give you that one, Buff One. I will. Please help me. Welcome to the Mouse Inn. Would you like to stay? Sure. Did you sleep well? There's big trouble, everyone. Tell me about it. Yep, we must stop this evil scientist because... Anyways, moving on. I mean, he is a jerk. That is a fair statement. By the way, Nina gets 2 spells, Zombie 1 and Zombie 2. For those of you not aware, please do me a favor and guess right now, what do those spells do? How did you guess that immediately, Blade Jamal? That is the last goddamn thing I would assume. I had to look that up to figure out what the zombie spell does. Yes, it only does damage to undead enemy types. I guess that's fair enough. Are you here to steal our food? I hate humans. You always cause trouble. Boss time. Because of course it is. Oh, all the time, Sovacom. It's kind of a non-stop problem, really. I like the battle background, by the way. Did you notice? It's cheese. Yes, we have become one with the miniature. This game. Yeah, these have a lot of health, by the way. As is normal for these games, the cockroach fights are weirdly difficult. It's... But why, Shihali? Okay, okay. I'm gonna let it go. Letting it go. Letting it go. You know, I just realized nothing in the game indicates I can go here either. And go do this dungeon we're doing right now. I ended up going this way because I had a walkthrough. And that's it. That's my reason for being here. I have a headache. Ah. Okay. Yeah, we need to kill cockroaches with fire. I mean, okay, so something that I will praise some JRPGs for is when the way to go forward is clear, not because someone tells you to or because there's dialogue, but because it's the only way to go forwards. I shouldn't say praise. I'd prefer it if the game, gave me some frickin' direction. But my point is, I can give a direct example of a game where, generally speaking, it's hard to get lost because there's nowhere to get lost in. Final Fantasy 1. In FF1, it's a lot harder to have any moment of where am I going next, because at pretty much every stage of the game, there's only really one way to go next. Direction, in other words. To use in direct contrast, FF2's overworld is designed much worse from a gameplay perspective, specifically because of the fact that good luck figuring out where you're supposed to go. By the way, I don't know if you've been noticing, these cockroaches have so much goddamn health. I have been hitting them for 999 with Karn after they're in their second health bar multiple times, and they're still not dead. Just putting that into perspective there. It's ignoring the fact that I've got an AoE dragon, I'm hitting them every round. Look at that, 933. I do not have any kind of cheating on. This is just me as is. Look at that. Yeah, we're just killing 50 cockroaches. That tracks. This is also only the first boss in here, obviously. Thankfully, they don't do much damage, but they are just a meat wolf. Yeah, we helped out the mice. You can go have your filthy, cockroach-riddled cheese now. Ugh. It's okay, we killed them with fire, so the eggs are gone. Thank you for helping us. Thank you for helping us. Thank you for helping us. Thank you. Please take this cure potion with you. Yeah, first let's heal. This is Winland. And this is a really big vat of... Let's presume that's not blood. He's right there. We can just hop... One of our party members can fly! Ox can throw the rest of us! I just... Come on, game. Can she fly? Actually, you know what? That's a valid point. You're right. I'm sorry. Spoilers, Nina cannot fly yet. I actually forgot about that. But yes, eventually the Windlands, or Windians, or whatever they end up calling themselves, will essentially lose the ability to fly because of crossbreeding. We've actually already talked about that. No, Mina won't be born for a few decades, centuries. It's going to be a minute. Millennia. It's not that long. It's not that long. BoF 2 actually isn't all that long after BoF 1, relatively speaking. Unlike BoF 3, which is like a full era afterwards. Ignore that she's flying right this very second. Yeah, they actually say it somewhere in the proper translation, which of course we will not be playing, of BoF 2. Best BoF? Most people say 4. Some people say 3. So it's probably one of those two. It's not this one. Sure as hell is in the next one. Die. Nina's dead. You know, that's an interesting point. I don't own BoF 4. I'll have to see if I can get a hold of a copy on the PSN. Listen, all I have to say about BoF 4 is Carronade. You've bounced back once, but that won't happen again. I'm gonna make you into monster fodder. Worst BoF besides 6? Honestly, 2 probably is worse than 5. Probably. No, but that's my point, She-Holly. Like, she could hover across. Everyone else has some... Like, Blue is a super powerful mage. Karn is an ultra thief. Ryu is a dragon. Like, plenty of people could cross over that gap. The only ones who probably couldn't are Ox, because of his weight and size, and Gobi, because he's worthless. And I think we can manage without Gobi and Ox. I don't know, call me weird. Well, BoF 2 has interesting set pieces, is I think how I would describe that. Like, as I've been playing this game, I've been reminded of BoF 2. Make of that what you will. Like, in a good way. Yeah, I might have to buy a physical copy of BoF 4 as well someday. What, LARPing, Yura? I've LARPed before. Not since high school, admittedly, but still. My poison flower will send you spiraling into madness. Okay. Oh no, it was a person all along. We knew that. That flower made our people crazy and turned me into a monster. Let me help you. Cure 2. This should work. Huh? I don't understand. Your spell is too weak. Take him to the village. Okay. No, Lunar 2 wasn't even added. Because it was like a couple $100 at the low end. I'm gonna look up Breath of Fire 4 really quick here. Oh my god! Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Good news, Breath of Fire 4 is cheaper than Lunar 2. I'll look into that later. Nicole, what'd you do to him? Can't you tell a man from a monster? Sorry, we got carried away. What? I can heal his wounds in no time. I'll need the oil. Find a frog. Bring me its oil. There are a few frogs in Frog Cave. Did you hear me? Go, bring me the oil of a frog. Okay. Well, thanks for screwing with my party again. Which is us blue, while we're on the subject. Or Dice. Deus? God, I don't know how you pronounce her stupid name. She's definitely not one of the, what do they call them? The Endless? Yep, all I have to do is go to the Frog Cave. Question for those of you in chat who are not Shihali, because you probably know where it is. Where is the Frog Cave? I'm admittedly being cheeky here, but like, damn it, game. Excuse me, goat. Thank you. A fly ate my lunch. What? How would a fly eat your lunch? I'm hungry, but I don't like cheese. Maybe I could eat this. It's the golden fly. Okay, so we gotta take this seriously. Weirdly enough. Hello, Dr. Winter. Did this game sell well? You know, I don't actually know. It obviously sold well enough to greenlight a sequel, or 5. But past that, I'm not sure. I mean, so I'm using the word anime incorrectly, and I know that. But, no, the Breath of Fire series is just weird. There's a whole lot of weird, zany quirkiness to Breath of Fire. For some people that's a good thing, and for some it's a bad. Yeah, we are currently fighting a golden fly that ate a guy's lunch, so that we can then feed it to the frogs. And that's one of the least weird things we've done in this game so far. I mean, Breath of Fire 2. What's the whole rhyme? It's like... I can't remember. We cook the weak to feed the strong. We feed the strong to cook the weak, or something like that. Yeah, Breath of Fire 1, I would agree, is more nonsensical. Breath of Fire 2 and 3 are still weird, but far more coherent in their storytelling. Breath of Fire 2 is also shockingly dark. Like, it's a whole game about demons, in the more or less the traditional sense of the word. Ugh. Alright. How do we reach the frog cave? No problem. All we have to do is go back underwater. Hey, Twister. I've heard that theory before, Inquisitor, Sarah, but no. There's too many just general monsters in the Breath of Fire series for them to all be behind Yuna. It's like the theory that every monster in FF7 was made by Hojo. I don't mind the idea that several monsters were made by Hojo, but like all of them? Give me a break. Let's see. Damn it. I mean, don't mistake me, a lot of games, especially FF games, tend to have, like, an explanation for random mobsters. Ugh. Yeah, FF4 has everything's being affected by Zemus's hatred. FF8 has the monsters came from the moon, thanks to Lunar Cry. Both 3 has the leftover debris from, what was it called, Kirzan or something like that? I can't remember the name of the place. Yeah, the residue from the Ancients concept. Breath of Fire has Yuna. Breath of Fire 4 has Yuna, I guess I should say. What am I doing? Revert. Let's get the worst party member of the party. There we go. We've actually been here already, by the way. We were just here way too early. It's time for another boss fight. Get out of my party. Right now. Okay, Frog Cave. Have some oil. It's sweet and tasty. Do you like frogs? Do you like frogs? Have some oil. It's sweet and tasty. Do you like frogs? This is Winlin. Here, have a G-Fly. Listen, Yura, do you like frogs? So anyways, now that we're back, he's ready for another boss fight. Our problems will be solved now that we have the oil. Blue sprinkles the oil on Nikolai. That flower, if it spreads its seeds, the world will go insane. You dispose of the flower while I watch over Nikolai. The crystal ball has exploded. That can be seen as a bad omen, but I won't worry about it. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it either, because that little bit of dialogue never shows up again or is referenced ever again. Yeah, the frog cave, I don't know how we're supposed to find the frog cave without a walkthrough. I happened to stumble on it earlier when I was lost, but that's not really a great metric, you know? Anyways, boss time. Listen, Savicom. Good timing, my flower is hungry, and you are perfect plant food. I have, in fact, beaten this without a guide once. The very, very first time I beat this game. No, I don't know how. That's one of those questions. You'll think back and it's like, how did I do that? And there's no answer there. I mean, yeah, lots of wandering around aimlessly. That's a good answer. Could also be luck. I mean, the usual answer, let's be honest with ourselves, is time. When you have hours and hours and hours to just roam, it doesn't... Like, I was talking about this to a friend of mine, because I gave a negative to a specific game that they liked, and they said it didn't bother them, and I said that makes sense, and they were like, why? And I was like, well, think about it this way. If you're not really, like, interested in doing anything else, if you're just here to play this one specific game, then it doesn't really matter to you that it's taking you an extra hour to beat a specific mission or a dungeon or a level or whatever, because that's just more time spent playing the game at that point. Sure, you're roaming aimlessly the entire time, being frustrated, but you get the point. I said it more eloquently then, but I'm kind of tired right now, because I spent 2 hours of my morning trying to get controllers working. So, don't look at me. Savicom asks a very good question. Why did I bother with this game? So, there's actually two answers to that question. The first is, I had this habit back in the day where I was stuck in the mentality of once you have a game or a movie or a show or a book or whatever, you have to beat it. So, you know, the reason I played Burger Time so much was because I owned the game. It was a gift from my grandmother. Didn't want it, didn't ask for it. But that was what you had to do. You have to finish it. And it's kind of the finish all your food on the plate mentality is what I think of that as. You don't want to waste it, right? So, if you're not playing it, you've wasted it. And that's the mentality. I had to unlearn that. I had to learn that it was okay to be at a point where it's like, yeah, this is not worth my time. That's the second problem, Savicom. I didn't have that many games, and I have always appreciated variety. So, yeah, I could play a game I like again, or I could try something else, and I only have so much to play, so there you go. My flower, what have you done to my flower? I won't lose my temper over this. In fact, I'll let you go. Bye. Bye, Court. Everyone should be back to normal. So I want you to notice that it's screwed with my party again. Stop doing that, game. God dang it. You've destroyed the poison flower. What's that noise, Blue? There's a monster causing commotion. Wait, that's Nikolai! Oops, I've made a mistake. A mistake? Please forgive me. I misunderstood you before. Please try to make him normal again. This is, by the way, the definition of padding. This is the exact same fight as before. By the way, did you notice that it unmorphed Karn for this boss battle? And changed my party lineup. So, you know, that's cool. So, boss refight, plus screwing with your party without even telling you. Go ahead, Inquisitor Cero. Yeah, this is not the first time it's done it, but it's probably the worst example of it, because you saw me, right? I changed back into more form right before the encounter, talked to him, and it screwed with me. Now I've just... Whatever. Moving on. Like, it's not even necessarily that it's going to be making this harder. That's the worst part. I'm still going to run over this guy like a freight train. It's just, why screw with me like this? Which Dragon Quest or Breath of Fire would I say has the most fleshed out world? My knee-jerk thought is Dragon Quest VII. There's a lot of work put into fleshing out the islands of 7. 9 would probably qualify too. And 11, obviously. It's a good question about Shinryu. I don't know. I tend to steer away from the GBA port because I've heard really bad things about how it's optimized, and I just kind of... GBA in general tends to be weird when it comes to SNES ports. Anyways, that's done. Gosh, I think there's only one version of FF1 I haven't played. That's the Wonder Swan version. Wait a minute, let me try something. Whoa! Well, you killed him. Congrats, Deus. Did I blow it again? Brains! Oh, sorry. I'm normal again, brains. Hey guys, it worked. Phew. Well, that's one problem down. I didn't think I would ever be myself again. Let me return the favor by fixing the bridge! Yes, this was all to fix a bridge, which, admittedly, on this particular playthrough, we haven't even seen yet, but it's there, trust me. Oh, excuse me. Wait, what? God damn it, it unmorphed him again. Stop doing that. Wait, what do you mean, Inquisitor Zero? I answered your question. What do you want from me? Of the Breath of Fires I've played, I'd say 3 has the most fleshed out world. Although 2's is actually surprisingly well fleshed out, too. Go figure. Oh, to the plot. Gotcha. I thought you were responding to my answer. Like, what do you want from me, man? What do you want from me? Oh, God, kill me. Sorry. RoboCop Rouge City. So we paint the land in blood. Painted in the blood of the criminals. I love it. Let's see here. Alright, so who's ready for another final boss fight? This is it. Now that we've killed the man's flower, which was going to destroy the entire world. You broke the spell, but you won't break me! Naturally, he looks like that. I don't know. Don't ask. Why did you unmorph? Why did you unmorph me again? Why? Flashing lights warning, Jesus. Yeah, no, this is actually one of the other difficulty cliffs of the game, believe it or not. Sure wish we'd gotten that sword earlier. That would have been speeding this up. No, Yura. At this point, my mental defense is I'm just not thinking about it. I'm not thinking about how far it is until the next game. We're just committed. We'll get there. We're about to fight one of the 4 mini-boss squads, then we have to fight Zod, then we have to fight Gale, then we have to fight Spoiler, then we have to fight the last boss. This is probably the shortest of the Breath of Fire games, by the way. I don't know anything about Lunar. You'll have to ask Crazy Norse. I've never played a Lunar game before. Oh yeah, sorry, spoilers, Zog isn't the last boss, or the second to last boss, or the third to last boss. I think. I might be getting the order wrong, admittedly, so don't make fun of me. Okay, you can make fun of me, I'll allow it. Oh, sure, I can tell you exactly what happens in this game, Sovicom. I've been kind of holding on to it, because some of the events of this game directly lead into the events of Breath of Fire 2. And by some, I mean all of. Like, BOF 2 really is a direct sequel to BOF 1. It's not obvious, but it is. Round 2. Sorry for the flashing. The good news is, I think we just beat chapter whatever we're up to at this point. How much health do you have? Oh my god. We're playing Lunar like next, Inquisitor Zero. So please don't donate for a game that's not only already on the list, but is already funded. And in fact, we're playing it in like a few days. Blue's dead. I don't believe it. I thought I was stronger than this. Ugh. The bridge is ready. Cross it and journey on to Scanned. Yeah, sure. Sorry, I don't mean to sound all dull and dead, but I am playing Breath of Fire 1 in my defense. We're playing Lunar SSSC. Whichever version that is. Yeah, I noticed that, Dakota, right at the end. Just like, you know what? You don't get any experience from this fight. Ugh. In this game, Deus is reasonable. She's a lot less reasonable in 2. She's way less reasonable in 3. And she's extraordinarily less reasonable in 4. I mean, we were talking about that the other day, Crazy Norse. I mentioned a YouTube channel who's a really, really, really good YouTube channel that nobody's ever heard of. Called The Lore Runner. Sorry. But you get my point, right? Quality doesn't really mean popular appeal. Where am I going? This house. You want to listen to my flute? My best one yet. It's under the bed. You take Maestro. Grandpa's no longer the same, but he's been showing his age. Yeah, thanks. Anyway, so we have now taken his flute. And yes, Economate. Good channel. I highly recommend it. It's not particularly flashy, but it's probably the most accurate and informative economics YouTube channel I have ever seen. That's why I follow them. It's fine, Inquisitor Zero. I know. I understand and embrace that I'm pathetic and worthless. Until I take over the world. Then you'll all pay! So let's see. Where am I going? Across the bridge. Why is this game so long? Don't answer that. I know the answer to that question. It's long because long games are a selling feature. And have been. Since the 70s. I do like the second overall battle theme for BOF 1. Probably, yeah, I'd say probably my favorite song in this game. I have to think about that, but, you know. I mean, if the Switch 2 gets announced this week... Damn it, Jay Palmer. Okay. Let's see. Why would you do this to me, Jay Palmer? Why? That's not what I meant when I said you'll pay, Jay Palmer. Thank you, Jay Palmer. I will put that towards 24, Ace Combat 10. Let's Seek and Destroy. Who is this strange person? It's a floating eyeball in a giant plume of fire. What? Wouldn't that hurt? Yeah, have you ever had your eyes get too dried out? Just saying. The eye shows up. I see you. Please give me some kind of eye drop. We are the mole people. The dark dragons are exploiting us. Moat's spell has trapped Mogu in the world of dreams. Oh no, we need to get Mogu. For various, like, upgrade-related reasons. Oh, sorry, hang on. Apparently we can actually get a quest here. Sorry. We need an item from Tunlin. Will you get it for us? You will do it? Take this cowl. And now I look like I belong with the night. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So let's warp to Tunlin. Oh, wow. I forgot about that section. Sorry, reading ahead on the walkthrough a little bit. Anyways, ahem. Why not play Triple? Okay. I think we need to know this. A long time ago, a girl fell from the sky. She had wings on her back. No. The Dark Dragons are after the royal question. The key. It's one of the goddess trees that keys that controls time. Oh. Alright, so we're actually getting very close to the point where we can no longer get the best weapon for Karn. So we're gonna, you know what we're gonna do. There's only one thing to do. Let's go here. Give up. You know what? Yes, I give up. No, you know, that's actually a really good point. I don't know, Gee Holly. Hang on. Didn't even occur to me. That's going to save us a trip if we can do that. don't even remember where it is in Tunlin. Just look around for a bit. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, let's hit a vendor. Holographic meatloaf drool. No, sell, you dumb thing. Okay. No, we'll find out in a minute, Shihali. I don't know. I almost never used the flea market here, so it logically speaking, it would be easier for it to be the same code, right? So logically speaking, it's probably just going to act exactly the same. And it's better music too, so that's nice. God damn it. Throw it in the trash. And now to take a nap. They really want to sell their antidote. It's okay, as long as they're not selling me mackerel. That's 3 sleepers they've tried to sell me, and not the item I actually want. I mean, I did want a sleeper. I shouldn't be dismissive as one of the 2 items I want, but it's like, damn it. Stop selling me an item I already have, please. You can't even, like, fast forward this. Not really. Because you gotta be paying attention. And it would be way too easy to screw this up if you weren't. Although... Hang on. I have a weird thought. Let's grab a save state. No reason. Let's check something really quick here. Because I have a terrible, terrible idea. So, save state. We got a GTR in that. Protein bar. Antidote, GTR again. Smoke. F-Stone. Antidote. F-Stone again. Hang on. Oh my god! Look at all the antidotes! There is not Triaxia. It's going by so quickly I can't read it quite. Oh, that's why. It's because they're buying stuff off me, not selling stuff. Yeah, what was that? What was that? I guess it was nothing. Thought I saw some. This does not seem like a winning method. Ah, well. That would have been nice. I mean, we could just roll the RNG on that. God damn it. Alright, hang on. I have an idea. Hold on. 1 second. Aha! Okay. That explains the earlier thing I was having. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, you win, game. You win. You win. You're dumb, and you're stupid, and I hate you. I just... No, I give up. I give up. The game beat me. It wins. I don't care. What do I do about the princess? It's my fault I didn't teach her right. What can I do for you, travelers? A tool to enter the dream world. Are you talking about the bolster? I have a problem. If you solve it, you can use the bolster. Sure. The princess is going to be a problem. She's smitten by Zog. and wants him to have her treasure, the time key. She won't listen to me. Will you talk to her? If you make her change her mind, I'll let you borrow the bolster. Sure. This is a swimming now. Please come back tomorrow. Okay. Apparently it's nighttime. Yep, the therapy pillow. You can't use this right now. Damn it, Professor Oak. That's right, I now control the power of the sun in the palm of my hand. Thank you, Cycloud, very, very much. Always appreciate. Let me go see what you put that towards. Happy New Year. I don't know if I'm providing any insight today, Cycloud, I'll be honest with you. Today might be a red letter day for failing at my job. Oh my god, this freaking game. Alright, so, it's going towards the FF7 to 12, audit run. Pokemon, Arceus, and Dragon 8. 3DS. Thank you again, Cycloud. There's only 3 keys that are useful in gameplay terms. The light key, which makes it day, the dark key, which makes it night. Oh, and the earth key, that's it. The time key has a lore purpose, but that's it. What do you want from me? You want me to give you the time key? That's ridiculous. After Myria gives us eternal youth, Zog and I will be young forever. You know, because Myria is well known for giving people eternal youth. The Earth Key does 30 damage to the entire enemy party. It was useful for quite a while. We've only recently gotten to the point where it's not useful. And that took like 20 hours to get to that point. She didn't listen to you, did she? I didn't think she would. I must get the time key before she gives it away. The marks on her back show how to open a safe. Take a look. Okay. Can I move, game? Well, you see Trihexia. In the novelization, Myria's just mind-controlling everyone. In the game, it's just, yeah, no, Myria's cool. Have you noticed the odd marks on the princess's shoulders? She likes to swim at night. You can see the marks in the moonlight. Oh, yeah, right. Wait, seriously? Okay. See you around, Jay Palmer. So now we have to leave town. Eat a couple of bananas really quick. You know, I don't know, Walker. I know there's one for Breath of Fire 2, but I'm not sure about for 1. And now we're going to go ahead and use the Dark Key to make it nighttime. Because, of course, that's what's required. Yeah, romhacking.net is a pretty good repository. Hey, look, there's a crack over here. Now we can peek at her while she's in the bathtub. Because... I don't know. Blue, red, and white from left to right. Hyrax. Same stars on the doors. Try the left door first. Oh no. No, I did not, Rex. I have given up. I'm going to return them and get my $160 back. Older one, snap out of it, princess. We all get older. You can't stop it. I also couldn't get my Joy-Cons working or my PS4 controller working. No, I don't want to get old and wrinkled. I won't ask you anymore. Ryo, you must get the key by force. Have you lost your mind? Guards, get rid of them. But... leave it to me, I can destroy anything. No! Here's your chance to take the key. Don't let them take the key. What a mess. Oh, this is a impressive action sequence here. I've got it, I've got the key. Damn it, Cyril. Now that you have the key, you can grant me eternal youth. What? You promised me eternal youth. How pathetic. You wouldn't understand. You're already old. What did you say? You seem to have forgotten you just lost the key. You've got to get it back. That's not my concern. I don't like her. She's worse than Nina. Wait a minute. I'm not that obnoxious. Obnoxious? Who do you think you are? I'll let you discuss this amongst yourselves. I'm out of here. What? Hey, she's gone. You've ruined everything. Guards, don't let them get away. Let's fight. Yikes, what was that? This is fun. I just remembered an old spell. Now, how did that go? No, don't! Let's see. Yeah, no, Breath of Fire 1 is very anime. I stand by that statement. This is Winland. Very well, this can wait. Do you remember why we're here? The bolster. She won't let us have it. The key is gone, but she must have learned her lesson. Okay, let's go. The bolster's in the safe. Take it with you. Brett. I just... God damn it. Of course the trapdoor wouldn't go away. I don't know why I expected anything else was. Alright, Rax. You play a Dragoon, right? What's the single most powerful Dragoon attack in FF14? Like, what's your heavy hitter ability? Stardiver. Cool. Could you aim one of those, like, right about here? Give or take? Just right there. I'd appreciate it, thanks. Okay. Now we go to the dream world. Which I swear I just left. Sorry, I'm curious of something. I need to see how much of this game is left. Okay, so we're in the dream world. After that is the tower, and then the time loop, and then the second to last dungeon, and then the last dungeon. Okay. This is draining. This is just draining. Okay, so let's enter the dream. We go to the dream world in 1 and 2. We have not cheated yet. No, Rex. We'll see if my patience endures. Who are you? Where do you come from? Do you have a bolster? We can't get rid of the spellcasting monster. The monster's in the North Tower. Please rescue Mogu. But the Mogu are terrible. Alright, so... I'm Mogu's humor. Don't worry, be happy. I'm Mogu's reason. Mogu will be whole only when we are all united. I'm Mogu's fear. I want to destroy the monster, but I'm afraid. I'm Mogu's anger. I can't help you because anger can't solve any problems. I mean, I'm Mogu's sorrow. The absence of courage has separated all of us. Yeah, it's probably not actually that long of a game, but God, it feels like it, Malpar. Let's buy some items in the dream world. No, don't think about that too much. Let's sleep in the dream world. Don't think about that too much either. Oh man, just yeah, no, it's just I honestly figured Breath of Fire 1 would be scoring a lot better than it has been. I was walking into this kind of looking forward to 1. I was talking to Pax about that just last night, and he mentions that several times in his life he has gone back and replayed parts of Breath of Fire 1, and he reaches a certain point in the story, and then he puts the game down because he remembers how bad it gets later. And yeah, I can relate to that. So this is the North Dungeon. This... Okay, so... this is a maze, first of all. It's a labyrinth kind of a setup. But it's got a little bit of a... it looks terrible. Let's just get that out of the way. Let's just... okay. I mean, yeah, look at this. Look at this. That is eye-searing, honestly. But then it has this little gimmick. Now, what's really funny, it does actually track that in combat well. It's a nice little touch. But the funny thing is, this is actually easier on my eyes, and I have a map. But you can see why this dungeon kinda sucks. So, labyrinth, plus can't see where you're going. This... I have distinct memories that I just remembered just now. So I guess that's not really distinct memories. But just now I was reminded of just how much I hated this dungeon when I played through it. I did not have a map the last time I played through this. And, you can get extremely lost in this state where you can't see the walls. Just really, really, really lost. Because even though you could see where the buttons are that let you see the walls again, that doesn't mean you can reach them. That's a good question, Krazoros. Let's find out. Nope. And yeah, it's not Koga's gym, where you can kind of see where you're going. It's just, nope. Sucks to be you. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. Sorry, I hate that song. Yeah, it's not a cover layer. Like, some games will do a thing where, like, the whole screen goes black, and what they're actually doing there is they've just layered a black image on top of the screen. So you can get rid of that. But here, they've just gotten rid of the render. There we go. On the plus side, we've been leveling at a pretty decent clip. I think it's part of why we haven't been having issues. As long as Mogu's senses are scattered, you won't have a chance against me. Do you want to fight? Yes. If you want to run, I'll let you. No, I said I want to fight. Oh, hello, Mothro. We shouldn't be fighting you yet. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, yeah, so we can actually run. Run, coward. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Yeah, Mode, I actually remember liking Mode. And Searle's pretty cool, too, although we'll get to her later. Oh, wrong one. Exit, please. But yes, we do have to reach this point and talk to him in order to advance the quest flags, because that's how that works. Because of course it is. I found out where courage is. Come with me. Okay. There's some weird bald guy. Wait, it's me! But the 5 attributes are people can break free of their dreams. One of the attributes, courage, is being held in the South Cave. Okay. Well, sure. Let's go deal with that then. You know what? Hang on a second. Curious of something. I remember experimenting with this at one point. See if this works. It did work. Nice. Okay, so, what am I doing? Is it down here? Nope. I mean, FF6 is probably my favorite game of all time, but, I mean, even I would acknowledge that. So, welcome to the gas field. I don't know why this is in the dream world. I think I already went the wrong way, actually. No, maybe not. So Blue's a zombie. If you think about it, someone like her probably shouldn't be vulnerable to zombification. Like, she's not, you know, mortal. Or from this plane of existence. So... apparently she's just really, really devoted to her craft. Brains. Brains. Damn it. Probably not Shihali. I think she was just a, oh god, what's the recurring, Enchantress lady in the Suikoden series? You know, recurring character type thing. Until probably 3, I'd say. Jean, that was her name. No. Despite what some people think, I've simply seen too many good stories in video games to say that, you know, to buy into the nonsense that video game... You know, there's a difference between real writers and video game writers. And trust me, I've analyzed a lot of video games, and a lot of them have really terrible stories. How many I have covered at this point. Ow. I think this is where I want to go, though. Nope. Nope. Oh, jeez. Okay, back up, back up, back off. Oh, God. Okay, hang on. Yeah, exactly, Blade Jamal. Yeah, real stories. Roll eyes. Yeah, I think I know where I am. So that means I need to go down. This way. And then up. I have, in fact, watched Star Trek. Okay, that's not it. Where am I? I'm actually lost at this point. I'm not sure where I am in this stupid field. Hang on, pulling up a second map of this stupid place. Hang on, so... Okay, that's also not helpful of a map. Okay. Man, I guess we're getting experience in here, but I'm 100% lost at this point. Okay, let's drop a save state here, just in case I want to skip some backtracking time. Well, this just leads back where I just was. What? Okay, what? Okay, okay. Hang on. That's the light shield. Okay, so apparently we can walk over some of the skeletons. Jesus Christ, game. Acknowledge that chest piece. Head piece in a chest. I'll go grab those. You take life. As it always should have been. Wait, hang on. So that's the life. We just took it. Which means we actually need to go up. Here? Nope. Here? What? Yeah, remember when Westerns completely dominated cinema? I do. It's about 100 years ago. Some people probably don't tend to remember this kind of thing. But when the Dollar Trilogy first came out, spaghetti westerns, they were widely panned when they first came out, specifically because of the fact that people were so sick of westerns, because western fatigue had sunk in. That's how old that trend is. Blue's dead. I don't even care. This must go. Yeah, World War II shooters. That was another one. Rom-coms. Whatever you call the genre when there's some kid who's like the only one who can save the world. That was a really common one. Oh, I know Evan Falkenstein. That's sort of my point. That's just making my point for me. Okay, now the hard part. Now we just have to blindly navigate an area, and if we screw up, we take damage. No, nothing indicates where we're supposed to go before you ask. Yes, there are random encounters, and yes, we take damage if we go the wrong way. This is a well-designed dungeon. Negative to gameplay. Good thing I got a map. The gaming equivalent of fatigue? Assassin's Creed. Okay. Jesus. You're looking for courage, but it's not here. What you see is only form, not substance. Thank you for finding courage. Courage is depressed. No, that's not what he said, Act. I actually read his interview on that. Courage, snap out of it. You're still powerful. Live your life to its fullest, and you'll give it meaning. That's easy for you to say. You are the embodiment of courage. Act like it. Don't upset him, Courage. It's bad for his heart. And they die. We must be united in order to bring peace to the world. Yeah, that would have been the mid-90s, Crazyness. Since you're with us, you have nothing to worry about. It's in my nature to be distressed, but not yours. If you become yourself again, I'll be fine too. Yeah, Inside Out cribbed this, I'm just saying. Let's beat up that monster. Oh my god. Oh my god. Final party member. You probably... So, you're probably wondering why I just said, oh my god. So we can't warp back to town. Which means the only way to get back to town... You memorized your route, right? Now, as it happens, I did memorize my route. I don't think Gobi will, or Gobi exit will work, but that's actually a valid question. Let's check. Nope. Okay. Hang on. Let's cast it out here. Let's see what happens. So exit does not work. That was a good idea. I mean that was a good idea, Blue Fusion. I wouldn't have thought of that, because I would have automatically assumed it wouldn't have worked. I mean, Finding Nemo only made about $1 billion friggin' dollars. Jesus. Ryu's dead. Oh yeah, all the time, act. It was actually a major function of my job. Both physical and digital. Blue's dead. Oh wow, everyone's dead. Holy crap. I actually don't get the reference, Act. To my shame. I don't know. Would thus be the answer? Oh my god. Oh, well in that case, blue. I've actually never done red. Just need to make it to town. Okay. Oh my god. Let's drag a pile of corpses into bed. That's the item shop. Okay. Do I hold grudges? I'll never forgive you for asking that act. So I don't have a linear answer to that question. On the one hand, I'm not really a vengeful person. So, like, even if I do have a grudge against you, it doesn't really matter and it'll never come up. But having said that, do I ever, like, how do I put this? I will remember that you screwed me over for something for the rest of my life. And I will never let go of that or forgive that until you actually try to make restitution for it. Yeah, let's enjoy some ice here for a minute. Having said that, I'm actually, as many people can tell you, I'm an extraordinarily forgiving person. Probably too forgiving, if I'm being completely honest. Like, if you say you're sorry, and there's a decent chance you mean it, then, alright, we're good. No, fact. Retribution is pointless and purposeless. I have no interest in such a waste of everything. Blue's dead. There are no cheats. We are still not cheating. Fast forward does not count as cheating. Yes, time savers, yeah. But we're not cheating. I even mapped fast forward to my controller so I can just tap that really quickly. Where is it? Yeah, fast forward. Fast forward's a godsend. By the way, did you notice we have to go through this floor of this dungeon twice with absolutely no variance whatsoever? It's just the exact same dungeon. You notice how many times this game pulls that trick? You may have found courage, but that doesn't mean you've won. I'll be at the top of the tower. Come and get me if you dare. So now we can actually enter a new part of the dungeon. Naturally, the first thing we see is this section, which mandates we cannot avoid walking on this one particular tile. I wasn't expecting the combat there. Which mandates... Oh my god. Go away. which mandates stepping on this tile. So we cannot progress through floor 2 without entering this phase of the dungeon. It is not possible. This floor is also much more convoluted than the previous one. Thankfully, I have a map. Happy New Year, Blue Dragon EXE. You just bump into walls, Colgrim. And I am not joking. That is actually the intended approach here. Because remember, the camera's so zoomed in, you can't really see where you're going. Like, you can't map out in advance, okay, this is where I want to go eventually. Some games will do that. In fact, Ocarina of Time pulls that trick. Where you see something... sorry. You see something, and then it fades, and now you have to do the trip, you know, memorizing where it was. That's a semi-common thing. That's not what this is. Oh yeah, I've decided to give this game 3 negatives for encounter rate. I was actually thinking about that last night, because I realized that there's ways to go further down from 3 negatives for encounter rate, and I could think of several games that deserve more than 3 negatives. This is pretty bad encounter rate, especially when you're in a dungeon, as I have been demonstrating over the last several minutes. Okay, hang on. So I want to be... this way. You know, that's an interesting question, Blade Travel. Because I've never enjoyed spraying a repel every few steps, you know? That's just never been enjoyable to me. So that is a good question if that actually mitigates it at all. I suppose, I opened the floor for discussion, because that's a valid point to make. I admit I'm not feeling particularly generous right now, but that is still valid. See, so let's talk about the reasons why that's not an automatic good thing, the repel item, in this game specifically. Limited inventory space, inability to properly sort or otherwise deal with your inventory, having to recast it periodically, and if you fall behind in encounters, you fall behind in levels. This game is very much designed for you to be, you know, constantly leveling up and constantly fighting the trash in order to keep going, right? I feel like all of that kind of negates what probably would be a positive for a repel item. What we could also do... Oh, apparently it doesn't even last a floor. I was actually about to ask, does anybody know how many steps? Because I know it's a step counter thing. How many steps it lasts. You know what? I could look it up. I've got an item. I've got an item guide. Here we go. Let's see. $127 steps. Now, that probably sounds like a lot. But at a glance, that would probably last about 1 floor. So imagine having to pop that once per floor, and that's about where that would be per dungeon. That's not terrible, honestly. But I think the other things continue to make my point for me. Hmm. Let me think about this for a second. Let me play some actually good music while I think about this for a second. Look, this game came out the same year as this game, okay? It's fair game. It's fair game. Same studio, same game or same console hardware. Well, close to the same hardware. Because this NES was weird about chips like that. You know, you're right. Let's play a song that this game is worthy of. Considering the Mega Man composers who did this game's music, that makes sense. See, that's kind of what I was thinking, Shihali. I was thinking maybe we go ahead and give the encounter rate negatives, but then we give a positive for the fact that the Marble 3 exists and is cheap. It's important. You can also buy it at the very beginning of the game. They give it to you right off the bat. So I think that might be our repel precedence set. Yeah, I was going to say, I imagine a speedrun of this game involves marble, 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 marble. Okay, whatever. I haven't updated the HUD in a minute. Let me do that really quick. Oh, for God's sakes. So we're up to 24 here. Hey, sis. And we're up to 5 here. And we're up to my beloved sister here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm guessing you're not live.
No, I am.
Oh. And what are you going? What are you doing?
I'm just updating the HUD really quick to show where we're at right now with the pluses and negatives.
There is a certain person who would like me to make sure that you're okay.
Okay. I'm fine, obviously.
You can text me whatever it was that worried her.
She's just being silly. What is this? Wait, no. Ah, what? She is just being silly. Please don't.
You can text me whatever it is. This is Christmas presents.
Okay. So just don't put that facing this way, please. Thank you. I love what your hair is doing right now.
I need to wash it.
No, it looks cool. It's like this plume thing. What is? Oh,
it's an iron.
Mm-hmm.
specifically for like getting seams. Yeah,
It's so tiny.
that's for Layla.
I probably like that.
Yep. This is
Oh. Yeah, we did give a few positives. Oh, that I think she'll like that. I hope she'll like that. She might not. What?
Saturday is Mom's birthday.
Uh-huh.
Make sure you text her.
Okay. I have it in my calendar. Let's go fight the boss. Let's go fight some random trash before we fight the boss. Okay, so let's go fight the boss. What are those?
They are herb scissors
Why?
for my husband.
No, like, how does that work? That's so weird. I get it though. Yeah, that makes sense. That is wild. Orc scissors. You get more scissor in your scissors. What would it take to get this game to finish net positive? A freaking miracle. Yeah, you donate to me $23 million. I will absolutely torpedo my self-worth and my professionalism to say, yeah, this is the best game I've ever played. This beats StarCraft 2, 10 out of 10. Perfect game with no flaws. Now give me my frickin' money. Fighting in the dream world is not the same as it is in the real world. Yeah, funny fact. So, there's actually no health bar. But not that it matters,
It's
right?
a pretty butterfly,
It is. We're going to go kill it.
but it's pretty.
Yeah, but it's trying to kill us.
But it's pretty.
It is. I
I
agree
think
with that.
that's a positive, that it's a pretty butterfly.
Visuals are actually one of the few things this game does decently. I will agree with you on that. Let's
Look, even his shadow is changing shape as he hovers.
That's, well, first of all, it's a she, but second of all, yes, that is true. Let's do Nova. Let's see.
No,
what that
Char.
is. Okay, let's do Char. Isn't that what IGN does? Look, all I'm saying is, if you give me $23 million, I will gladly be IGN for a minute. So this is what Char does. 180 damage. Not bad, actually.
I do good.
Alright, I want you to do,
Zombie 2.
but he's not undead.
Oh.
I know, I'm sorry. No, Savacom.
I run Falkenstein.
Let's try Nova now. I just want to see what it does.
I don't know how to say that name.
Which one? Savacom?
No, the red one above Grim.
Noctisec Soul.
Wow. That's a name.
I mean, yeah. Oh,
So-
oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Sorry, flashing lights warning. I was not ready for that.
So, Noct, don't worry. He would give you a warning. His warning would be shock and awe and possibly fainting.
I mean, yeah. There would probably be crying. I'm
There
gonna
would be
very-
crying, at which
very
point he
honest
would
about
say, someone just donated.
The $23 million.
We haven't had our family yet, Reaper.
Yeah,
We haven't had our Christmas yet, Reaper. We haven't even put the Christmas tree up.
Yeah. That reminds me, I have to do a errand as quickly as possible during my lunch break. Would you like to join me for any reason?
Sure.
I'll be going to the UPS store primarily.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like while we're out and about? You don't want to hit, like, say, Chick-fil-A or McDonald's or anything. You go to Publix. Okay, so what I was hinting at is we could order subs, because you have to order them in advance, right? And they could be there when we're done
For dinner?
for lunch.
We already ate.
Well, then for dinner. I mean, I'm heading out in like an hour here.
Okay.
You don't have to come with. I will not pester you.
You're purple.
I'm trying to fix it.
You're not purple anymore.
Now she's purple. I love games that don't have any kind of memory cursor, so you have to put in the
That
input
is smart,
every
Nox.
single time. Sorry, what?
No, boom! Da boom!
What?
Da boom.
Want me to do boom? Alright, give me a sec, give me a sec.
Thank you for this... something.
Sub.
Thank you.
Sub from Silly Idea.
My brain forgot which word I was supposed to say, and it read Streamlabs. And I'm like, that's not right.
Thank you for the Streamlabs, Silly Idea. Here's boom.
You're purple again.
Yeah.
Now there were 2 butterflies.
Thank you, Silly Idea. I will jot that down for Prototype and Kingdom Hearts blog. Hold on a second. Off is Offmorta's ghost, right?
The list.
Okay. Okay, just making sure. Because there's another game similar to it that just got funded. I wanted to make sure I was getting the right one in there.
Really idea too.
$2.
Oh, the name of the person.
Yeah, this all has to be formatted pretty specifically.
Yeah, I know.
Because, yeah, this gets dumped into a spreadsheet eventually. And then dumped into a website. Let's stop being purple. I don't like being purple. I mean, does anybody really like being purple?
You.
Other than me? Alright, so what else we got?
F-ball.
F-ball? Okay, we'll try F-ball. I like how that spell is just called Get Well! Would you stop? So there's F-ball. Yeah, that was kind of boring. I don't think Thanos likes being purple. I think he just is purple.
No, Crazy Norse. He's flubbing.
Let's see. So we've tried Nova, we've tried Char. Let's do
9.5.
Ice. Hang on, let's do Ice first. I know what 9.5 is. That's called Devastat. Not Devastate. Okay, so that's...
They skipped to me.
Wait, I'll just show you. Screw it. Why does this boss have so much health?
Because it's a butterfly.
You know what? I can't argue that. There we go. So watch the spell name in a second. Devastat.
It goes...
It's an earthquake. Oh, there we go. If you think about it, an earthquake probably shouldn't actually affect a flying creature, but I'm not gonna argue it. You know, I don't want to make my GM even more pissed off at me than he already is. You've beaten me, but you'll still be trapped in this world forever. And we're out. I'm dead serious.
This is that game.
Which one?
The game of go through the dungeon to find the person. I won't do it until you go to the top of the dungeon, go back to the bottom of the dungeon. That one?
Yes. Oh, I didn't get it all. You had an eyelash and it looked like it was on your glasses. But it wasn't. Anyways, Mogu, look! Yes, look, what's the matter? Oh, look who's here. Thank you for saving my grandson.
Now go back to the dream world.
No! I'm so happy to see all of you. The dream world... Oh my god, so hang on. We had those 2 negatives and those 2 negatives. So yeah, the dream world by itself is 4 negatives. Now that's actually kind of low, if I'm being completely honest. But that's still not particularly good. Like, we played worse games than that, but... Ugh. Anyways, I had a dream, and you were in it! You were there. And you were there. And you were there. In fact, it didn't seem like a dream at all. My mind, my courage, it was real! Can I join your party again? Yes, but only because I could turn you into a super dev. You know, Shihali's right. We're gonna hire you on as our next JRPG designer. So what's the worst thing you could think of, now that we've done the dream sequence? What do you got?
think every time you're in the overworld,
Mhm.
you have a random chance to spawn yourself into, that's the same house,
I know.
to spawn yourself into a dungeon.
So, like, we're just walking on the...
And instead of random encounters, you have random dungeons. Like Pokemon style.
I just...
Stay out of the tall grass! Can you imagine?
Yes.
Because, like, sometimes you play in Pokemon and it's like you go one step, here's another Pokemon. You go another step, here's another Pokemon.
The encounter rate in this game is about that bad.
Well, yeah, I didn't say encounter rate. I said dungeon rate.
I know. So instead of encounters, it's just straight up dungeon. Oh my god, that is Zelda 2. You're right. So encounters in Zelda 2 are mini dungeons. So dungeon.
Take a nap.
Yes, let's heal all our peoples. You can sleep to heal death in this game. Now, that's already ridiculous, but please try to think about trying to get a dead person to sleep.
They're already asleep. You just have to put them in the bed.
Oh, it's the bed that does it. Oh, that actually makes way too much sense.
Yeah, it's the Poke Center.
Oh my god. Okay, what am I doing next? Because I have Mogu. Hey, Crazy Norse. You just said it, so it's Nanai. Thank you. Let's go to Nanai. Yeah, let's go get our third form. You warp Nanai, which is not on this list.
You haven't been there yet.
No, I have. Where is Nanai? I really don't remember. This is a real question.
It's in Bleak.
Done. No, Underwater's Prima. I remember that one. That one's easy to remember. Screw that place. Someone stole the dark key. Now it's never dark. And they're very unhappy about it. Thank you, Shihali. Okay. Camlon. Let's go to Camlon. Oh yeah, hang on. Mogu is apparently cute, so we gotta get him in the party. I mean, we need to do that anyway, so we can dig with him. Okay, Camlon. Yes. Our fate is in your hands. That's great. Can we go?
No,
What are you doing?
juggling. There's a festival.
Why?
Oh my god, look at the one in the upper, those two at the top.
Oh my
They are
god.
juggling
Oh my
so fast.
god. Look at this. Are you okay? Do you need a break, sir?
I just love the difference between the ones at the bottom and
Uh-huh.
the ones at the top.
Okay, I'm gonna go. You keep on keeping on.
It'd been really funny if the dancing girl that was up there was dancing super fast too.
Yeah, that would be funny. Aw, they made a statue in our honor. Thank you. Our kingdom has thrived with your help. Which town was this? Because I honestly don't remember.
Cameron.
No, Camlon. But, like, what happened here story-wise?
This is the king, maybe.
I'm not actually joking. I legitimately don't remember which town. Oh, this was... Okay. Apparently we saved these people. You know what? Sure. I'm actually kind of happy about it. Yeah, that was literally our first quest in the entire game. Like, right after the starter town was helping those people. I forgot that I helped those people. I'm not evil. I don't remember. Like, I've helped so many people. You don't understand. Yeah, this is our actual home.
I don't think you've helped this one yet.
We're working on it. I don't remember rebuilding this place. Because we have the town mechanic in 2, which is actually kind of legit. And then we have the fairy village in 3. But I didn't remember
I
a
don't think you can
rebuild.
sleep.
I could be wrong. Twitch, stop being worse. Quit it. Zog's empire is beyond the journey. It'll be a long journey. Yeah, So far, it's been like 2.5 days. Oh, alright, whatever. Screw 'em. Okay, so let's go to Winland and find out where this Nanai place is. This is all a goal. To find an optional thing.
His portrait,
Which one?
the new guy,
The Mogu?
yeah,
What
is
about him?
very different than his sprite.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep, this is Winland. This is Winland.
Hello, Winland.
Okay, so...
I get that.
Little guidance? I have no idea where
Fight
I'm
the
going.
mud.
Kill the mud. Okay, mud dead. Now what?
Left. Kill the boar.
Well, okay. See if I can cast the boar. Nope. Boar's gone.
Kill the water.
Die, water. Nobody needs water in this world. Okay, this is ridiculous. Let's go back to town. I am astonished we managed that with no additional encounters. Here we go. No, I'm not going to go up to a 4th negative for it. That's Breath of Fire 2.
Did you just buy things?
Yeah. I bought quite a few things.
What do you need marbles for?
Well, what do you think marbles do, sis?
You play a game with them?
Okay, but like, what do you think they do in the game?
Uh,
As you can see, it doesn't tell you, so what do you think happens?
you throw them and they explode.
Alright, let's throw one. A strange mist surrounds the area and protects it from the forces of evil.
Marbles keep you from being encountered?
Yeah.
That's funny. Where'd the boar go?
They despawn the moment you get into combat. Like, the second you're into combat, they're like, nope! Okay, so was this it? Because that's gone.
It's becoming nighttime.
I just realized I don't have my map, which is why I can't pull up the map. Oh! Wait, I think this is it. I think we may have found it. Maybe.
Well, you're doing something.
Aha!
Hey, there's a marble.
Behold my power. Okay, and then swap him for him. Now to get the ability we will only use once in the entire game. Let me teach you this spell. As I expected, you learned the spell. Yeah? Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Oh yeah, we'll show it off once. I mean, we're gonna use it once, so we are now doof. And then we'll go ahead and swap. No, actually, we need. Now we have bonk. Oh yeah, that's how long Marble 3 lasts. So there's doof.
There's a shiny up there.
Let's go get the shiny.
Shiny takes you out.
Okay, we gotta show it in combat. So there's doof.
Doof makes you big.
He hits pretty hard, too, admittedly. But he's kind of pointless, and I'll explain why in just a second. As soon as I look up where the 4th merger is, or Crazy Norse could tell me. I mean, that's also cool. Crazy Norse is just such a great and wonderful person who is so kind, benevolent, intelligent. Giant dick, too. Just huge. Also no longer a teacher.
No.
Well, I mean, temporarily not a teacher. That's what I mean. Just like you.
Did he also encounter a boss that he just couldn't deal with?
I never actually found out. Why did you stop being a teacher, prisoners? If it's safe to say, you don't have to. If you don't want to. No, Doof is actually fine. Oh, they shut down his school. No, Doof is fine. It's just you can, if I'm remembering correctly, and please correct me if I'm wrong, they shut down his school. Yeah. You use Doof, like, immediately to get the last one, which is Puka. And then Doof is immediately invalidated by Puka, who's just better in every way. Please be nice to Karn. No.
Why?
Listen. I don't know where to go, though. Where are we going? We're looking for an old man who isn't that one.
Okay.
See, I always thought schools would be better up in Finland, but apparently... Or Sweden, excuse me. Sweden, crazy north. Apparently I was wrong.
You're just gonna go in every house looking for this old man?
Yep.
Hey, there's chests you haven't opened.
Yeah, they're probably crap, though. We'll go ahead and get them, though. Might as well pile it onto the pile. Listen, Europe cannot suck, okay? That's what I hear all the time, is that Europe is a perfect land of perfection. And all the problems of the world are centered around the United States.
Yes.
Yes, I know you live in Norway. That's the recurring joke, prisoners. I apologize if I was being too subtle about it. Let me try that again. So Crazy Norse, who lives in Iceland... Is that better? Yet the United States invented all the problems of the world. That is true. Where the hell is this old man, Crazy Norse? So I'm just diligently hitting every town, or every house, excuse me, in the town. And so many of these houses have nothing in them. I'll tell you what, if you ever want to discourage your players in a JRPG, make a bunch of houses with nothing in them. So there's no reason to go in them. But occasionally there is something in them, so players are almost guaranteed to miss out on things. Well, time to maximize spoilers. It's apparently this house right here. There we go. Alright, time for Karn to go Pukin time. So yeah, now we have the ultimate merger spell, one we'll be using for the entire rest of the game. That's what I mean. Doof is just, hey, congrats, you got Doof, and you get Puka. Of course, Puka, so Puka is, like, really good, obviously. But he also looks like this. So, that's cool. It's like a duck fish dragon. It's like the worst aspect of every person he just merged. Aquarium? And that's how we open those, by the way. I don't know what that is, but he's the only one who can equip it, so screw it. Sure. We'll see it in combat in a sec, I swear. I'm not going to avoid combat. Listen, there's no duck more deadly than this one. Other than Darkwing. Duh. Sorry, I'm double checking something really quick. It's no goose. I mean, it's true. Duck Dodgers dares not deliberate. Deciding decisively. Demonstration defeats danger. I can't do that on the fly. Where am I going? Southwest. Actually, one of the whole points of Darkwing is that he has a gigantic ego. God, it looks so terrible. And he's actually really good in combat, or really good, but only when he's not tripping over himself, essentially. Hence the term, let's get dangerous, which is when he starts taking things seriously. Because the moment he starts taking things seriously, he tends to win. Happy Tuesday, Jessica Kusumi. Haven't seen you in a while. How things be? And Happy New Year's. Yeah, his ego almost always gets in the way. The moment he's actually willing to, you know, just sit back and actually think about the situation and not trip over himself, he does really well. Ah! Hey, Mr. Red. How are things? I mean, he's a good fit for it, Lord Harrimont. Especially given the extended DuckTales continuity, which is getting pretty codified at this point. But shrug, I suppose. It's okay. At least I have a walkthrough this time around. Yeah, the recent DuckTales, the one with David Tennant. Actually, yeah, look, that's a good comparison. Okay, what am I doing? This walkthrough has been decent so far. It's only screwed me over like twice. And I know that sounds bad, but no, that's a pretty good track record for me. So I was reading ahead, because we've got this, then we got a cave, then we've got a shrine. Then we got a dungeon. I know, try to be shocked. Yeah, I can't imagine being someone who bought this on the SNES before this came out. Have you seen the recent Spider-Man film, Loke? Spider-Verse 2? No spoilers, but if you have, then you know why I'm bringing that up in relation to your current topic. I think I'm going to break early, and by break, of course, I mean go get some work done. I just really want to get my, my freaking controllers returned ASAP. Oh, I love those kind of games. Management sims in general are kind of my bag, so I'm with that. God, he has no health. Look at him. Correct, Blue Fusion Bolt. It is split evenly across the entire party. Listen, I can't in fairness say I need a break from this game, because I keep refusing to play it and playing Mega Man, or Metroid, or spending 2 hours fiddling with my controllers. Or, you know, anything else. Alright, so let's go to the town of Spring. This is Spring. That's no Winland. Listen, as long as you don't hate me for desperately wanting to stop playing this game, we're good. They just straight up not have helmets on? Oh my god. No, Spiritfarer is much worse. Let's be honest about that. Probably a longer game, too. I say that, I'm going to regret that in a minute. It always amuses me how my favorite RPGs are short. It's unrelated, I swear, but it's still true. It's just interesting. Oh my god, that guy went off, too. Have you seen his comment thread? It's getting worse. Like, just, man. Yeah, less padding, tighter experience, more density. I mean, I'm not asking an RPG to be 2 hours in, 2 hours long, but like, you know, 10, 15 hours, honestly, is a pretty good sweet spot for an RPG, in my opinion. I guess we're actually done here. I'm not responding to that guy, Mr. Red. Don't feed the trolls is literally rule 1 of the internet. Rule 0 always applies. That's why it's called Rule 0. Yeah, I actually don't know how long Lunar is, but, I mean, I sort of figured it would be decent length. That's why it's next. Wow, Nina's dead. What? What? Well, let's go res Nina. This is the cheapest option I have available to me, so sure. Yeah, but like she got hit with a death spell or something, because that shouldn't have killed her that quickly. You know, I bet someone somewhere thinks that's an actual insult, Noctis. Hold on. Ah, here we go. Sorry. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and reach the next dungeon, then I'll go ahead and pause for well, getting errands done, really. Oh, those poor ducks. That sounds like about how long the boss are going to be, Crazy Norse. Welcome to the only reason Mogo even exists in this game. Accessing this dungeon. And a couple of optional things. Now get out of the party, please. Thank you. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna go get some errands done. I will be back as soon as I'm done.